Good evening, welcome to Västerö Harbor in Laesö. This episode we have went from Simrishamn and around the south coast of Sweden, and we went through the channel of Falsterbokanalen up to Copenhagen, that we visit some friends. Drove past Wien and did a quick pit stop in Helsinki. Here's maybe for a young one, we saw about 9 porpoise. I hope it's correct pronunciation. 2 plus 3 plus 4, 5 something. And we were told when we tried to find some information about it that they have found some dead porpoise in the bridge of Öresundsbron. So we reported in what we saw. And then we continued to Anholt. We did our first overnight sailing for us two together. And it went super well with smooth wind and small waves. And then we had a very nice day in Anholt, another place I can recommend, or we can recommend. And then we continued to Laesö, where we are now. Yes. And I will, before the questions for the school class, I will tell you about an accident that occurred 2000, I think it was 2000 in Mars. In south of Kullen, north of Helsingborg. That was a bad ship accident. I refer to it in the movie, or in the episode. I will tell you about it when you have seen it and before the questions to the young ones. Thank you. This is Sandhammaren, and there is Sandhammaren's lighthouse. Röda stenar just west of Kåseberga. Very close to Smögehamn, the most southern point of Sweden. Smögehamn. So we have a rendezvous soon with HMS Gladan. HMS Gladan. Beautiful, yes. Hello. Tack för det. They blow attention for us as a tribute. Some of you know I've been working about 25 years on Gladan and Falken. Chanten.
Kör soffor kanske.
Öresundsbron, Copenhagen in the distance, where we're going now to meet a friend. 2 friends actually. Some windmills. Pretty still today. Ferry to Germany, Travemünde from Malmö. This is in the middle of Flintrännan. Pepparholmen. On the way into Copenhagen. Brogen. The Danish Queen's ship. Yes, then we left Copenhagen this morning. Strandvägen, Denmark. The biggest island in Skåne's archipelago, Island Ven. Kyrkbacken, popular harbor for sailing boats. So soon in Norra Hamnen, North Harbor, Helsingborg. Some traffic with the ferries. We pass a bit north of Helsingborg. I will tell you about an accident who occurred, I think it was in March 2000. It will come, sad story. Pilot boat heading somewhere. Entrance. Garbage and some water. Okay, now we have fill up the last small provision. City of Rotterdam. Yes, you take car. On the other side we have Kullen and Mölle. Almost all the time to reef in the main. Just because. The last we see of Sweden, the Kullen, have 28 nautical miles to Anholt. Welcome to Anholt. Early morning. So here in Anholt, there is buoys to moor with a stern above, depending on if you reverse in or go with a bow in. It's very common in Denmark, I'm told. A lot of places, other countries as well too. Not my favorite if the wind is from the side. Laesö, Laesö Harbor if you like. First time for us here too. So, just moored. In the summertime, there's lots of rope and you see them have to pull and with a bow in or stern in, but now we can be alongside. Now we have seen this episode almost about a sad story of a sad accident, bad accident. It was quite snowy and a snowstorm you can say, and a very poor visibility. And two ships, one called Werder Bremen and another one was Martina. And I was working on a small patrol boat, or vedettbåt in Swedish, at the time, and I was north of Island Ben. And I've seen one of the ships going north, so I knew that. And then some half an hour later or something, I heard a mayday, and I heard ship sinking. So I knew where the ship were, so we set full speed ahead. Took us 11 minutes, and then we were at the scene. And the two ships have collided, and then Martina was upside down, and there was all kind of wreckage you could see all around. And first we spotted one man, and then we spotted two, and we picked them up and looked, and we couldn't see anymore. And we took the two men. It was quite cold in Mars, so we set full speed to Höganäs, and we had an ambulance waiting there. And for those two it went well. They were taken to Helsingborg hospital, and they survived. And then there was a big search for many hours after this one. Many ships participated, but no one more were found. Later on there was the knowledge that there were 5 persons who have followed Martina down. and they died, of course, then. So of the crew, 2 were saved by us then, and yeah, that's a sad story. And now we change subject. Tomorrow, one of us, Eva or me, Thomas, is becoming 70 years old. You can guess which one of us it is. So we will celebrate that by a nice day at sea. And now we change to a new thing. Hello, Class 4. I know you are working with the answers and with your mentors, Bengt and Emma, if I remember the other mentor correctly. But I know you're also doing good, and you have given them good answer, and I'm waiting for them. But I was thinking of a new thing. I am on sailing boat, and when the wind blows, the sailing boat is moving forward. And some month ago I was in an airplane, and it took off and lifted. So now I'm having a new question for you to help me figure out. Why does a sailing boat move forward when the wind blows? And why does an airplane lift from the ground when it speeds up? So that's one question. Another question I would like to have an answer. We left Åhus, and we have all the water east of Sweden and south of Sweden. That has a name. And then you have seen when we went into Copenhagen and Helsingborg, the water there has also got a name. I would like to know both of them. And then you saw us passing Kullen. Then we get into new water who has a name. And when we leave Skagen, we will go into another water. So can you help me figure out what's the name of all them? I appreciate that too. See you in the next one.